Chosen one, you are not watching this by accident. This moment was divinely orchestrated, guided by forces beyond your understanding. You have been drawn here for a reason, and it is no coincidence. God has placed this message before you because it is time for you to awaken. There is a powerful force inside you, a gift given to you by God Himself, waiting to be activated. You have carried this power within you all along, but the world has tried to suppress it. You have been told to doubt yourself, to fear your own potential, and to shrink in the face of challenges. But now, everything is about to change. You have reached the turning point in your spiritual journey. This is the moment when everything shifts. The power you hold within is not just for survival. It is meant to transform your life. It is time to stop living as if you are ordinary, because you are not. You are chosen, set apart for something greater, and your true strength is about to be revealed. But before you can walk fully in this power, you must understand what it is and why God has given it to you. You must be ready to embrace it completely, without hesitation, without fear. There is an unstoppable force within you, but it has been waiting for the right moment to be activated. That moment is now. You are standing at the edge of a breakthrough that will change everything. The struggles you have faced were not meant to break you. They were meant to prepare you. They were lessons, not punishments. Every challenge, every obstacle, every heartbreak was shaping you into the powerful being you are meant to be. The pain you endured was the fire that refined you, the process that strengthened you. And now, after all you have been through, you are finally ready to step into the life God has prepared for you. But here is the truth. This power is not automatic. It requires activation. You must claim it, own it, and step into it boldly. This is not a power the world understands, because it does not come from the world, it comes from above. And when you unlock it, nothing will ever be the same again. The path ahead is filled with abundance, peace, and divine favor. The burdens you have carried will be lifted. The doubts that once held you back will fade away. The struggles you thought would never end will be replaced by a supernatural flow of blessings. But to reach this new level, you must open yourself to it. You must step forward in faith, knowing that God has already gone before you and prepared the way. What happens next depends on you. Will you continue to live in limitation, or will you step into the power that has always been yours? Will you remain where you are, or will you activate the force that will unlock your greatest potential? The choice is yours, but know this. Once you make the decision to embrace this divine calling, your life will never be the same again. There is a reason why so many people live in struggle, stuck in cycles of hardship and lack. It is not because they are cursed. It is not because they are unworthy. It is because they have not activated their faith. Faith is the key that unlocks miracles. It is the bridge between where you are and where you are meant to be. Without faith, nothing moves. Without faith, doors remain closed. Without faith, the power within you remains dormant. But when faith is activated, everything changes. Faith is not just believing in God, it is trusting Him completely, even when nothing makes sense. It is knowing, deep in your soul, that God is working things out for your good, even when all evidence suggests otherwise. It is standing firm when the world tells you to give up. It is walking forward even when you cannot see the full path ahead. Faith is the most powerful force in existence because it connects you directly to the unlimited power of God. And yet, so many people live without fully embracing it. They pray, but they do not truly believe. They hope, but they still carry fear. They speak of miracles, but they do not expect them. Chosen one, if you do not activate your faith, you will remain stuck. The blessings that are waiting for you will stay just out of reach. The power within you will remain untapped. God has already prepared everything for you, the breakthroughs, the opportunities, the abundance, but He is waiting for you to trust Him enough to receive it. The moment you step fully into faith, the impossible becomes possible. Doors that were once locked suddenly swing open. Situations that seemed hopeless turn around in an instant. Miracles begin to unfold in ways you never imagined. But here is the danger. If you do not activate your faith, you risk staying exactly where you are. You risk missing the divine opportunities God has placed in your path. You risk living a life far smaller than what you were created for. The enemy wants you to doubt. He wants you to stay in fear. He wants you to believe that nothing will ever change, because he knows that the moment you truly activate your faith, you become unstoppable. Faith is your most dangerous power. It is the weapon that destroys limitations. It is the force that brings heaven's abundance into your life. It is what separates the chosen ones from the rest of the world. And it is time for you to step into it fully. Do not let fear keep you from what is already yours. Do not let doubt block the blessings that have been assigned to your name. The Tao. Power of faith is in your hands, but only you can decide to use it. The journey of the chosen ones is different. The path is not always easy, and at times, it may feel like nothing is happening. But know this: God's plan is always in motion, even when you cannot see it. Every delay, every setback, every unexpected turn has a purpose. Nothing in your life is wasted. Every moment of waiting is preparing you. Every challenge is refining you. Every unanswered prayer is positioning you for something greater. You must trust that God knows exactly what He is doing. Many people struggle because they try to control everything. They want to understand every detail before they take the next step. They want guarantees, proof, and certainty before they move. But faith does not work that way. Trusting God means letting go of the need to have all the answers. It means moving forward even when you do not know what comes next. It means surrendering your plans and allowing God to guide you. You have already seen glimpses of what God has in store for you. You have felt it in your spirit. You have had moments when you knew without a doubt that you were meant for more. That was not your imagination. That was divine confirmation. God has been speaking to you, showing you glimpses of your future, preparing you for what is to come. But He is waiting for you to trust Him fully. He is waiting for you to stop hesitating, to stop second-guessing, to stop letting fear hold you back. The reason why so many people never step into their divine calling is because they refuse to trust God's process. They expect instant results, and when things do not happen in their timing, they give up. But chosen one, do not fall into this trap. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. What God has promised is already on its way, but you must trust His timing. You must trust that He is leading you exactly where you need to be. When you fully trust God, life becomes easier. You stop stressing over things you cannot control. You stop fearing the unknown. You stop doubting whether you are on the right path. You begin to walk with confidence, knowing that every step is guided by divine hands. And as you do, you will see how everything starts falling into place effortlessly. The doors that once seemed impossible to open will suddenly swing wide. The resources you need will appear at just the right moment. The opportunities you have been praying for will come, not by your own effort, but by God's perfect design. It is time to stop questioning and start trusting. It is time to let go of fear and step into faith. God has already written your story. Your role is to walk in it with confidence, with courage, and with complete trust in His plan. For too long, you have been carrying burdens that were never meant to be yours. You have been conditioned to believe that struggle is necessary for success, that hardship is required before you can receive blessings. But chosen one, that is not your portion. The time of struggle is ending, and a new season of abundance is beginning. God never intended for you to live in constant lack and exhaustion. He has always planned for you to live in divine overflow. You must understand this. The blessings that are coming your way are not because of your hard work alone. They are a direct result of God's favor upon your life. The world teaches that wealth and success come only through grinding, through endless effort, through pushing yourself to the limit. But God's way is different. His provision flows effortlessly when you align with His will. The moment you surrender the struggle and trust in His abundance, you will see a shift in every area of your life. This does not mean you sit back and do nothing. It means you stop striving in fear and start moving in faith. It means you stop believing that success is something you must desperately chase and start recognizing that it is something God has already placed on your path. The doors will open, the resources will appear, and the opportunities will present themselves. Not because you fought for them, but because you were in alignment with God's divine plan. You are about to enter a season where blessings will come to you with ease. You will no longer struggle to make ends meet. You will no longer feel like you have to prove your worth. You will no longer carry the weight of uncertainty. Instead, you will live in the supernatural flow of divine provision. And once you step into this abundance, you will realize that the struggle was never yours to begin with. It was always God's responsibility to provide for you. Confidence is not arrogance. It is not pride. True confidence comes from knowing that you are backed by the most powerful force in existence, God Himself. When you walk in divine confidence, you move differently. You no longer second-guess your steps. You no longer hesitate in fear. You no longer shrink yourself to make others comfortable. You stand boldly, knowing that you are chosen, favored, and equipped for greatness. The world will try to tell you that you are not enough. It will try to make you doubt your abilities, your purpose, your worth. But when you have divine confidence, none of that matters. You do not rely on the opinions of people. You do not seek validation from the world. You know who you are because you know whose you are. This is the kind of confidence that makes you unstoppable. When you know that God is the source of your strength, you do not fear failure. You do not let setbacks shake you. You do not allow challenges to make you question your destiny. You understand that no obstacle is greater than the power of God working within you. Divine confidence is the key to unlocking your full potential. It allows you to walk into rooms without fear. It gives you the courage to take risks. It empowers you to dream bigger than you ever thought possible. When you have this confidence, you do not just survive, you thrive. You do not just exist, you dominate. You do not just hope, you expect greatness. And here is the truth. The more you embrace this confidence, the more blessings you will attract. When you move with certainty, the world responds to you differently. Opportunities gravitate toward you. People recognize your authority. The path ahead becomes clearer. This is not because of anything you have done on your own. It is because you have placed your full trust in the one who controls everything. Doubt is the weapon the enemy uses to keep you small. Fear is the chain that keeps you trapped. If the enemy can make you question yourself, he can stop you from stepping into your destiny. If he can fill your mind with fear, he can prevent you from claiming what is already yours. But chosen one, it is time to break free from these chains. God did not give you a spirit of fear. He did not create you to live in doubt. He created you to walk boldly in faith. Every time you hesitate, every time you second-guess yourself, every time you allow fear to hold you back, you are delaying the blessings that are waiting for you. You are standing in your own way. But the moment you release fear and step into faith, everything changes. Fear is an illusion. It has no real power over you unless you give it permission. It whispers lies into your mind, telling you that you are not ready, that you are not capable, that you will fail. But those are not the words of God. God speaks life. He speaks victory. He speaks abundance. When you align your thoughts with His words, fear loses its grip. The greatest breakthroughs happen when you push past your fear. The biggest blessings come when you refuse to let doubt stop you. Every time you feel fear trying to creep in, remind yourself that God is with you. Remind yourself that He has never failed you. Remind yourself that every step you take in faith is a step toward greater blessings. Fear and faith cannot exist in the same space. One must leave. You have to choose which one you will allow to guide your life. Will you let fear hold you back, or will you let faith propel you forward? Will you let doubt steal your blessings, or will you trust in God's promises? You are too powerful to let fear control you. You are too chosen to let doubt defeat you. You have been given a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. And when you step into that power, when you embrace that confidence, when you fully trust in God's plan, there is nothing that can stop you. The time for hesitation is over. The time for playing small is done. It is time to walk boldly into the life God has prepared for you. The blessings, the opportunities, the abundance, it is all waiting for you. But you must step forward in faith. You must release fear. You must claim what is already yours. This is your moment. This is your time. No more doubt, no more fear, no more delay. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that God has already gone before you. The path is clear. The doors are open. All that is left is for you to step through them. Chosen one, the power that is awakening within you is not just for your benefit. It is meant to change the world. God has blessed you with strength, wisdom, and divine favor, not so you can live for yourself, but so you can uplift others. Your subtended power is a tool, a force of transformation, a light that will guide those who are lost. When you step into your true calling, you become a vessel for God's work on earth. This is why the enemy has fought you so hard. This is why the struggles in your life have been intense. It is not because you are weak. It is because you are powerful. The moment you recognize your true potential, you become unstoppable. And that is exactly what the enemy fears. He knows that if you activate your power, you will break generational curses. You will bring healing. You will open doors for others. You will shift the atmosphere wherever you go. Your wealth, your wisdom, your strength, it is all meant to serve a higher purpose. Some people believe that abundance is only about personal gain, but that is a limited way of thinking. True abundance is about overflow, about having so much that you can pour into the lives of others. God is positioning you to be a source of blessing, to be someone who provides, who uplifts, who builds. As you embrace this, you will notice that your blessings begin to multiply. The more you give, the more God gives to you. The more you uplift others, the more He uplifts you. This is the divine law of abundance. What you sow, you reap. And because you are chosen, your harvest will be great. You will not just impact a few. You will touch nations. You will not just change your life. You will change the world. There will be moments when people question your success. There will be those who doubt your blessings, who mock your faith, who try to convince you that your prosperity is temporary. But let me remind you, when God blesses you, no one can take it away. His favor is not up for debate. It is not something that can be stolen or diminished by the opinions of others. Your life will be proof of God's faithfulness. Every blessing you receive, every breakthrough you experience, every miracle that unfolds will be a testimony of His power. Those who once doubted you will have no choice but to recognize the hand of God upon your life. Even your enemies will be forced to acknowledge that what you have is not the result of luck, but of divine favor. There is no need to defend yourself. There is no need to explain your blessings. Let your success speak for itself. Let your peace, your joy, and your abundance be a silent response to those who question you. The best way to prove God's favor is not through words. It is through the undeniable evidence of His blessings in your life. This is why it is so important to stay focused. Do not allow distractions, negativity, or doubt to pull you off course. Keep your eyes on God, keep moving forward, and watch as everything begins to align in ways you never imagined. You do not need approval from anyone. Your only assignment is to walk in obedience and allow God to handle the rest. When you truly recognize the power of divine provision, your life shifts from scarcity to overflow. You begin to realize that you are not just surviving, you are thriving. You are not just receiving enough, you are receiving more than enough. This is the natural result of walking in alignment with God's will. But here is the key to maintaining this abundance: gratitude. When you live in a state of gratitude, you keep the doors of blessing wide open. Gratitude is a magnet for miracles. The more you thank God for what you have, the more He blesses you with what you need. The more you acknowledge His provision, the more He provides. Many people block their blessings because they focus on what they lack instead of what they have. They complain instead of giving thanks. But chosen one, you must understand. Whatever you appreciates. Whatever you focus on expands. When you wake up with a grateful heart, when you see even the smallest blessing as a sign of God's love, you create an atmosphere for supernatural increase. Gratitude is not just about words. It is about a mindset. It is about shifting from a mentality of lack to a mentality of abundance. It is about recognizing that every breath, every opportunity, every resource is a gift. And when you live in this state, you unlock the flow of even greater blessings. Chosen one, the time for hesitation is over. The time for doubt has passed. You have been called, chosen, and set apart for a divine purpose. Your power has been waiting to be activated, and now it is time to step into it fully. No more second-guessing, no more fear, no more waiting for permission. This is your moment. You were never meant to live in struggle. You were never meant to question your worth. You were never meant to play small. God has placed greatness inside you, and it is time to release it. It is time to walk with confidence, to trust in His provision, to embrace the blessings that have been prepared for you. As you step into this power, expect things to shift. Expect doors to open. Expect miracles to happen. Expect favor to follow you wherever you go. You are no longer operating in the limitations of this world. You are walking in divine alignment. And when you do that, nothing can stand in your way. This is your season. This is your moment. The struggles of the past are behind you. The doubts that once held you back no longer have power over you. You are stepping into a new level of faith, abundance, and divine confidence. You have everything you need. God has already equipped you. The power within you has already been activated. Now it is up to you to walk in it, to trust in it, to claim what is already yours. No more fear, no more lack, no more waiting. The blessings are here, the opportunities are here, and the divine favor is upon you. Step forward, chosen one. Your time has come.